That's not going to happen, really. So, it said either redo URT questline or go and screw around with the Wardship of the Sleeping Moon armor, which is technically the next level of armor. Or do that access quest to the dungeon over in Kojin. Gold membership required. I'm kind of curious why they didn't turn this off, because I don't think you can technically buy unlocks at the moment. Anyways, 20. Chunk. And then go over into TK. Okay. But when you were done here, and you did your little URT quests that were in the immediate zone, I think this looks the correct way. Possibly not. You tended to follow the path. And you just mosey on along. Oda. Thank you. And you can head this way, right across the chunk. And strangely, there's not too much in between the chunk. Like, oh, all this happened here, all that happened over here with the URT people and chunk line, and then oh, there is another little village. And you can kill the chickens here. Aha! I'm getting negative faction for killing their sheep. Ah. That amuses the shit out of me, I'm sorry. And this place was another little quest hub. There's even quests inside these houses. There's something that spawns in the fields in one of these places. And it was a bitch. I think it's the ants. I want to say it was like a timed event too. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You have these little dudes here. I knew it was a field here somewhere. you were running around collecting berries and random bullshit in here and helping to kill the ants. And I want to say there is like a ring event for this area. Erling Farm. But you were talking to NPCs in the house. I want to say when I remember doing this, I spent multiple days here.
Take a look.
As odd as that sounds. I don't want to get rid of some of this stuff. Really, a bent hammer? Gotta get rid of it. That's unique, so I'm kinda keen on keeping it. Why did I keep the ragged bag? That is so annoying when that happens.
Don't stare into the burning eyes.
Okay. There's an NPC around here. I might be thinking the wrong place. Don't care. I want to say it's this place. It has the quest on the inside, unless I've already done it. I don't think I have. I want to say this chick gave you a quest and I had you going over to one of these lakes out here. Right, that one. Here goes the URT people. All along the way you'll bump into them and the hero of Silver Lake. Here's the armor you can get.
Farewell. Be gone now.
Yeah, they had a lot of little quests. Not everything gave you, well, in this case it kind of does. Not exactly everything gave you actual item. You have to complete all 5 parts. I think they've taken them out of chain, the looks of it. Because this is the other armor.
Leave in peace.
So be it.
The way I remember it before, you got the quest and you wouldn't see the next quest until you finished the previous one. It looks like it'll physically let you pick up all the quests. But this is Rinse and Keep. A little tiny port thing going on here. Picked up a lot of these quests and you ran around the area doing them. A little crafting area. It was funny back in the day to see people running around in here. It's so barren. But once upon a time, people played. And then they stopped playing. Fix the ferry. Oh. The one goes to two from poles.
First things first.
So you could
Fighting a
stay
good fight.
moderately well geared by doing the NPC quests. Well, the standard ones, but once you started doing the URT quests and the CIS quests for the yellow armor, quite a bit of the rest starts to become useless for obvious reasons. But you kind of did them because you weren't really too positive what these little quests would chain into. Sometimes it would
Perfect
open up
timing, stranger.
a random quest that you were like, oh, kind of want that.
First things first. Leave in peace.
Okay. So when you were at this place, you got various quests, and some of them had you come up here. Check here. You. I'll actually be able to go in right near the bottom. This place was big on ants, and this, yeah, I'm kind of wondering what's wrong with the area. They've changed this. It used to be covered in ants, and by covered in ants, I mean covered in ants. You couldn't get down here without being attacked by 5 different ants. But one of the quests had you coming in here. I love the little dead little ant looking. I'm unsure if I actually completed this on my Silvervine character, because these are 4-dot mobs and they were slightly difficult back in the day. Humming crystal. I'm going to guess the humming crystals had to be destroyed or whatever because they were agitating the ants. Blah 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 blah. Metal node. More crystals. And this actually has you jumping down it. Like, oh no. I'm just retarded. Come out through here, come down here. Finds the one. Oh. The space sounds are making me laugh. They remind me of being inside Space Mountain. More humming crystals. I think it goes back up, but oh shit. Oh, I thought that was a thing. Okay, this is kind of bad in a way. The fact that these are all linked is actually a pain in my ass. Why would I care about the Zyher collective faction? I think they just gave them a faction to give them a faction. At this point. Look, I get a leg. Or an eyeball. Over here. God damn you. The loot is a pain in my ass, but I see why they did it, because you want to be able to loot your shit. But in some ways, not being able to click on what's attacking you is annoying, but you can click on it from this window. Okay, goal. Not be attacked by any more fucking ants. Take forever to kill. That's my goal. I just back around. This eerily enough looks like it goes deeper. And more humming crystals and actually some guardian. I forget if adjusting my headset. Oh. Different. Crystals are controlling them using vibrations. I may literally use recall to get out of here, or just eat to death, because that's a lot of stuff to go around. Oh, I thought this was that. I was trying to harvest it to see what would happen. Okay, Crystal Guardian. I guess if they were trying to say that the crystals were having an effect on them, that this would be a way to do it. I mean, crystals. And you come over here and go back up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oops. This character truly was set up as a healer. 1, 2, 3, and the whole row of keys are all healing, which would allow me to quick kill. But I literally have to click keys for my attacks, because they're at like control 1 through whatever. I just had a really bad thought. When I was fighting those 3 things, I clicked on these buffs. Didn't think to check them on the way out. For all I know that they were active. I just didn't bump into anything before it ran off. Or ran out. Let's see what's up here with the crystals. Huh. I don't know if up there is where I'm supposed to go instead. We will find out. What is this? I almost had that do something dumb. Lol. My aggro radius is already really small due to the level difference. Although it's only 9, so it's not that great. These should start getting color fairly soon. But lol shortens it even more. Useful skill when you don't want to attack anything for whatever reason. This probably won't work. Crystalline innervation. Okay, I'll try and run behind this guy. And believe it or not, LOL actually was used like this all the time. To get into places, you would lull things left and right, because fighting was not really something you wanted to do. (24/7) because you were trying to get into certain places, and fighting took forever. You wanted your quest done. So killing the whole zone just to go get a quest update from one monster was a bit dumb and counterproductive. Although some people played like that. Yeah. Totally valid, but slow. Royal Guardian. There. There's something back here. Ooh. I don't like the look of that. Stuff like this makes me wonder if that is a 5 dot. And I don't even think it's the only... Oh shit. Are they linked? I want to see them. Okay, let's... Oh. And... Started. God damn you. And of course I'm missing. So that's cool. Although I am lucky that pretty much every hit I'm hitting them, it's taking 2 to 5% off. And from the looks of it, this isn't the final thing you're killing in here. Come on, let me put a dot on you. You shithead, come on. Maybe it doesn't actually work. Bam! Okay. Royal Carapace Mail. How that isn't an item that covered because nobody comes here on me. That's how this looks. Yeah. And nothing else here at the moment. And that total lull attack thing was a thing. Because, not everything, but some things, if you attack it while it's next to something, it will pretty much call over its buddy. And you don't want that to happen. That'd be weird. Oh, why did I do that? It's dumb. Okay. Lulled it, but this dude is like doing the Michael J. Fox here. Okay, that's lulled. And now we go check out what the hell's in here. This place had some pretty weird mechanics, and oh fuck, knew it! Ugh. That's so annoying. There are only 4 dots though. Why are they? Oh, that's why. Okay, that was dumb. Yeah, these hit kind of a lot. And I'm in a dead end, so I'm not sure if this was something here. Or something spawns here eventually. I should probably let it kill me, to be honest. Yeah, see, solo, I can pretty much heal off of my healing strikes thing, but two of them, they pour out too much damage. It looks like it's blocked. Cave in. More than likely, there. Oh. Wow. Okay, we didn't just see that. Wow, that's funny. I'm gonna wait for my back animation to finish. Okay, in some ways it's very new to me. There's a lot of people. Oh, shit. Did it hit me with the debuff? But I'm unable to heal? I think it did. It's this crystalline something something. These are only 3 dots. How do I get this? Oh man, this is bad. That's not good. Being unable to heal in here? That's a shitty thing. I'm kind of wondering if there is a literal... I think towards the back I cast Lull, so that shouldn't be castable. as I made mention, you can quarry them. Don't need them, don't want them. Bad part is I need that to go away. If I can... Oh man. How far back is it? Yeah, see here... I'm actually regenning. Should be. That's from something. It's either gonna go bad or good. So I'm technically getting MP back, and it's regenning, but not enough. Now or never, I guess. And I am rooted. Yes, I can cast again. Buffs ahoy, yo! I'm wondering if that fuck me. Thank you. I'm wondering if it was literally made that way, where you run through to the middle and have to attack like that. I would almost say that that debuff was there to prevent you from pulling into that area safely. That's actually a fairly amusing debuff if you think about it. For the most part, you should not be able to solo this zone then. Of course, people did, but it's not easy. I'm hoping to see a rare drop for whatever reason. Don't even need it. The fabled ultra rare. Rare wasn't really rare. Okay, that's there. Fuck is that? More than likely, I'm going to just drop down and take a death. Oh, not in this particular. Oh, the hive mind. Oh, that's a kill. Are crazily named. Got a buddy? Got a buddy. I'm gonna have issues. But if it has no buddy. Buddy. Fuck me. I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but wait a minute. Okay, right here. Right here, I am regenning. This way. Oh. For laughs, can I come over here? Oh yes, I can. This is a pull spot. There are many pull spots like it, but this one is mine. Okay. Boom. Come again. Got that buff going. He hit me with already debuff. We're gonna rock. Put on that buff. Put on that buff. Put on that one. Put that one up. I need to get this one up. Ah! That buff up. MP going. Okay. And that was the hive mind. Boots the mind. Soulbound. Polished. A short sword with a very polished blade. It has an almost unnatural sheen to it. I will. Ah, you have a normal body. I've never seen that NPC, by the way. So that was pretty interesting for me. I've done something new. It's just because. Kill you again. Seems that's all from down here. Whether that's true or not is a different story. Some of these areas really need a quick exit, but in this game that's actually kind of hard to make. The whole slash rope. Yeah. Target someone to throw them a rope. For laughs, we are going to try and run our way out of here. Won't work. These things root. But it will either kill me or make me laugh. Either one is an option for getting out of here. Do. Whee! No. I didn't even think to do that. That makes it even sadder. Whoa. Oh, you asshole. Oh my god, they're just rooting me. Whoa, shit. Funny enough, I'm... Oh, no, I'm gonna die. I gotta drop that board off of me. Once that's gone, I can possibly do it, but no, I'm already into things already. And I wish I could sprint. That would have been interesting. Okay, welcome to Run and Keep. Where am I? And that was the hive. Oh my god, it's a person! Flash wave. Okay, this way. I kind of wandered down there, and that's vaguely all of it. I'll check it later, but oh, actually, no, it's something different. Empty? Not empty? I could have swore it wasn't. Crazy. So, the rent and keep people are having issues. Their issue, besides the ants are bad. And I may or may not have gone the wrong way. I think I did. Elder Tree Lord. Can't remember if you had to do something with them. What I was thinking of where I was going is actually not where I went. There's some burned out houses around here someplace. But the ferry back at the keep wanted you to come over here. And the thing over here is there's these two little lakes. Night Spring. They want you to get a sample out of it. And you have the spring over here. I think it's the froggy one? Yeah. Hethy, whatever pool. Like fairy ring. And in the fairy ring. First fairy mendicant. But yeah. You spent a while here getting your updates. I just remember it being annoying. But hey, that's me. There were random farms and things out here. Kinda weird. Back in the day, I actually wondered if when they added housing, you could have the random house out in the middle of nowhere like this. This actually would have been interesting. Because the way they did housing, they put it on its own chunk. And while I realize that's done for server loads and all that, because you just dedicate a server for only that, you don't have to have mob mechanics on it. You don't gotta worry about keeping track of somebody's gonna be attacked or whatever. You shouldn't have to. Having something like this out in the world would probably be more of an incentive to get a house. You can say, oh, I'm over by Rent and Keep, you know, that one house over here. Yeah, that's my place. Well, you can't do that. You were shoved in with a bunch of houses that all look the same. Oh. Dar. I believe right here is the quarry. Which I'll be able to show off momentarily. The Scar was an interesting place. I would almost term it a dungeon, but not really. It was just a place with stuff. I want to actually come in through the correct entryway. I like how I just kind of looped around. Was there not an entrance someplace here? I guess you would say this technically is one. Little dirt path. But let us see. And it is totally not what I was thinking. Wreck Hobgoblin. This has a dungeon, I'm gonna be sad. I think it does. I don't want to do another one of these. My spelunking days are very short. I love how they just open up. Yeah, I was thinking of a quarry. This isn't it, guys, but it is something that I thought was actually more near Three Rivers. Imports. Interesting. My favorite word of the day. Interesting. Now, those platforms. Over King. Ooh. You have a lot of dots. And I have a lot of hits. I'd forgotten I died. My buffs weren't up. While I fight this, the Astro's kind of a bit weird. I'm technically traveling around a bit oddly. Most people didn't stick to the roads once they knew where they were going. Because frankly, they wander around and you can climb mountains, you can go over the hills, and take shortcuts between everything. Whereas if you follow the road, you tend to actually bump into I won't say barriers, but you'll run into groups of monsters sitting on the side of the road that are meant to give you pause. versus running your ass through an open field and and just dodging the NPCs that are pathing around that you can pretty much ignore. Please don't open. Thank you, Lord. That makes me wonder if it actually opens though. It's not lighting up. Forgive me, but I am going to fly. People being up here generally an indication that you can come up here. Problem with that though, there are some places that they put something up on and you are merely meant to see them. Although occasionally there'll be some really odd way to get up there. See, I'm having issues trying to think of a way of being up on this area. Now, technically, if you can get onto these mountains, you can levitate down. And obviously, if you have a flying mount, but back in the day, you didn't have a flying mount. Oh. So, service the hand. The master's executioner. Right click. And you can attack this guy. I obviously faced the opposite direction. But he is 57 6 dots. So, yeah. Bring your friends. I'm going to guess he is a way to key yourself into some type of dungeon. Because I can see them putting targets around that you needed to attack. Okay, you came in through up here. CSIing how you would come up this place. That technically goes way over there. I'm already starting to be lazy by not running up these, but that one dungeon is I want to do that again. Aimed? Hello? Oh. I don't see anything in here. It should show up. Okay, and this. The Hobgoblin Witch Doctor doesn't sound like a name. Something the Merciless. That is a name. And this is sort of what I mean about there being a back way to a lot of places. You climb up on the mountain and you cast Levitate and you go run and jump. And you go floaty all the way down. Oh. That confused me. Kinda zap him. Tell him get his ass up here. And then we start beating on him. Get a buff up. Get another buff up. Put a debuff on. Hit him with the hand. Give him a little smiting blow. And then begin to pimp slap. Gerzak, I will show you no mercy. If I remember right, there was like a weakness system too in the game. To be honest, I don't remember how that worked exactly. You even had a skill that wasn't put on your bar. Had to deal with weakness. I think back in the day I put it on once, and that was to fiddle with it, and then oh, Gerzak Vile Cloak. I've never seen that. From what I can remember, you don't really get cloak drops. Cloaks are like special, and you had to be a certain level to even wear a cloak, I think. So to actually see one drop is kind of shocking to me. And before somebody sends me a message on, but silver, you could get a cloak from this, this, and this, and you only had to be this level, and okay, I understand. Back when I played, you didn't get a cloak till pretty much Infinium Sanctum. Use an exile, but you were killing things in there. I don't think I ever got a quest to go in that deep though, and I never bothered to. So there's that. That's a little river. Wow. Here. I'm literally only done like 3 of these chunks out of all these other ones. I'm actually getting worried. But in some ways I shouldn't be worried, because so far you guys are seeing pretty much things I bumped into and did at my shitty low levels. I think my other character's 30 something and my warriors might be in the low 40s. But this is virtually the only one that can get in and out of place, simply. The rest will suck doing it. And once things get color, I can't zerg around. I have to basically skirt around everything, so the slow mode ground running will end very soon. And then we'll be flying all over the place and over everything and through things, and you'll get quick explanations while I hover instead of worry about killing something because I want to see what it drops. So that's gonna go away. Huh, I'm actually not sure what this is off of. I'm getting kind of far afield, but I want to eyeball what's in the chunk. The elf city's like right here. I don't really want to go in there. Yet. Damn you. Toadstool. Widowmaker snakes. I have vague rememberings of this place. Only because there's griffins lurking around. Steel feather kind of looks like a named. Steel feather helm. This? For one, it's medium armor. Blue sky. Another name? Yeah, most yellows don't have that low amount of stats on them. Ice spears, don't need it. Great axe of the sky. Explain to me how you get a great axe off of a griffin. Come on, I dare you. Got a little hand going on here that's holding the torch. Although, as this is semi-elf lands, that is probably a staff or cane. There's probably lore around here someplace that you can find or whatever that explains that hand. There's tons of random things like this. You wonder what it is. I just see these things up now. It's gonna make me come back up. As long as I don't. Oh man, I can't go up. Stuck. I know there's a way. That's how annoying it is. Bloodleaf. Okay. Huh. Little tiny mini tower. Got these little tiny light things going on. Ah! There was one with a broken thing. Someplace, where is it? Yeah. That's what this is. And there was another one down here someplace. I guess that's what that is.
Yes?
Don't call me a deserter. Outlaws have no loyalties except for themselves.
Leave in peace.
Now, more than likely, you are sent to go kill him. But, see what this is. More shroom. Okay, there was quest to kill these dudes, and I think you had to get some drop. I remember killing the shit out of them, and there's a name someplace around here. Unless that's him or Copper. Huh. So many memories of just running around these ponds. Got little tiny sparky things. Now, I'm not quite sure what these are. They may or may not be like boundary lines or some weird elf invention for keeping things clear of certain animals. Odd Hager's Patch. Yeah, these things are all over. A chunk. I want to see what's over here. Oh, that better not be an entrance. I'll have to turn back around. And here is probably where that... other half of the statue is. Or not, because that's a hand over there. Oh, shit. Almost faceless. The eyes, the nose, the mouth. He looks vaguely grim. The mouth, but it might be a smile. Outstretched. Pointing out something. Or casting. Not quite sure. No hair, bald head. Makes you wonder where it came from, though. Looks like a head of a staff. And here goes the hand that held it. Fingers with a finger that fell off. More than likely they made this and then they broke it off. And the part that they chopped off, they just laid it on the floor somewhere. But there might be even more pieces of the statue laying around in different spots. Technically, I'm mining the hand, I guess that's kind of how it's trying to say. Now that you know that that's there, you more than likely are wondering if any of these extra chunks, bits and pieces all over are part of that statue. Maybe it was standing on the mountain and over the years it fell over, but we just don't know. Okay, this is starting to push into Elfland. So unfortunately, I'm going to be turning around. I want to save this for a little bit. But their houses are mind-boggling to go through. The elves are a fan of shitty little rooms. Now that sounds petty, but try looking through a house, 6 rooms, and they're pretty much all closets. That is how I remember the elf houses looking. Pains in my asses. But yeah. Okay. We will most definitely go look up this area later. Broken Hope. I wonder if it's called Broken Hope due to the statue being called Hope and it's broken. I'll kind of take that literal. This tree is growing into this thing. Odd. Stable beetle. There is a quest here someplace that has you killing beetles up here. And it was a terrible quest. Because I want to say... And it was in this area. Because I remember the little tiny pools all over the place. Yeah, I didn't have fun doing this. I want to say it was because there was only a certain amount of monsters that you needed. And I just remember killing everything because I wasn't sure if things had a, what do I want to say, had placeholders. Because this game is notorious for having placeholders for certain things. And you could run around as much as you wanted, try and find something, but sometimes if you didn't want to kill anything, you were going to have issues. Aha. Huzzah. Normally, these had quests. And where am I? Find you. I will destroy you. I am looking. I believe for this. This is the quarry that had quests that went down into. There's a name around here someplace. Good luck me finding it. Yeah, you came down here, and this was actually a pretty nice place to quarry, because they put a number of points down here. But things pathed all over. No dungeons that I can remember. You had to collect the boxes. I think there was something else you had to collect too. But you just keep going, going. It was fairly simple, but it was not bad. The overseer. This place isn't very big at all, yet I remember it. Which just makes it a bit saddish. And it's 17, so you did get sent here early. And it was just on the other side of these pool things. But, yeah, one of the quests sends you here. You're not really just coming here and finding it and going, oh my god. Makes me wonder what exact path you took to get here. I believe it's going around. You could technically come down from the sides too, but generally didn't. Yeah, you can see the path cutting through the mountains right here. I remember killing that. And the thing about that is, I think I had to Zerg him when I killed him. Because we killed the little minions and then the names. Memories. So this is past that crazy place that's straight ahead. That had that level 57 up on top of the tower. Considering all the crap in here, you can see why you ended up in the quarry. Pretty much. For the mobs for here, you tend to kill on the outside. You didn't really want to go in. Holy shit! This is a level 59 epic. Oops. Laridon the Mighty. How he doesn't see me, I don't know. Laridon's playpen. I don't remember how many at launch epics that were open world that they had. For the longest time they didn't have any, I don't think. And then they put them in and people were finding glitches and stuff with them and getting loot from them, and then certain guilds would lock them down and you'd never see them to the spawning conditions, and then they changed the spawning conditions and then began the voodoo rituals that people said would spawn something, and it was just nuts. But yeah, Laridon the Mighty. I have never seen this one, and that club looks like it might hurt. It makes me wonder if it just spawned, because I was screwing around in there. Anyway. And this is a really emo song. Gonna make me cry. I'll probably run down this now and see where that goes. It's gonna be odd the last day to just take a flying mount and fly across the continent. And then look and see what was missed. Because if it's anything like some of the other lands, there's a lot of random things. And that person either took off, teleported out. They're gone. Guess the bugs. Where am I? Somewhere. I end up going to TK, I think. Get out of here. Venom. Probably named Night Spring. Oh. I see something. Remember when I was saying about this place having issues? Farmers having issues. Well, these hobgoblins aren't very peaceful, and they brought down a windmill and they burnt out 2 different houses. There's one here and there should be one more past it someplace. Going up here was a thing. You can see how they were holding down the thatch with the ropes. Pretty crazy. Yeah. And that pretty much gave you the incentive to kill the hobgoblins because all this shit was scaring away the locals, and they were not happy. They're trying to build, got chased away. Let's do the entrance here. And here goes another broken down thing. Salvager. And this road zigzags around to the point where it keeps you off the chunk line. But close enough that it makes use of space. I just want to see how exactly they did this end. I can't remember if you could go in through here. Doesn't appear so. Okay. Galloping over a mountain. That seems legit. I'm not sure if that's the original burnt down house or a different one. Oh shit. The clinch is real. Now there's another little old Sanders house. Yeah, some of these actually had you coming over into these different places. Kill things or retrieve things. One of the two. And that was pretty much the extent of Three Rivers. Rent and Keep. Rift Seeker's Torrent. It's a bit odd that they fit all this here. They did a pretty good job on the road systems being able to take you to different places that were virtually next to each other, but you had like this random mountain covering this or that, and like think first. Yeah. But when you were done here, finished all of Renton's Keep, you screwed around inside this place, inside the, one of these two, the ant place, you went to the little tiny quarry, you did your URT quests and shit around this place, and you just hit me off, you fucker. Drink it. Fuck. These. Hold on. Crazy kids, crazy kids. Okay. When you were finally done in this area, you could, 22. You could technically come down to here. Shrine of Flame. Which I don't want to, but I probably